Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. And I'm back with my scent of the day. And I was trying to think. I've been doing a lot of North American niche houses, smaller niche brands in America, and because I want to support them, I want to support smaller brands, and they're really good. Something unique. And I wanted something else unique today. And I was wondering, I was wondering how do I follow up Sir from Shelter In Perfume? And then it hit me. You wear the aqua de Sir, the water of Sirs. And so I thought, what would that be? And I know Sir Ian Fleming, who produced, who wrote James Bond series. This is what he wore. He wore Floris number 89 from Floris of London. And 89 denotes the address. It's 89 Jeremy Street. And they have one called Jeremy Street, too. And then, so the character, also James Bond, this would be what he wears. He wears Floris 89. And, this is actually older than I am. This is from the decade I was born, but it's before I was born. And it's a really, really nice smelling fragrance. It's I think it's a fougere. I think that would be the family it'd be classified in. It's like a barbershop, but it's more in a barbershop. And the notes on this, interesting. I wrote down the notes. I have them. I hope not to look at them because I always write down the notes because I want to see when I first spray it, I don't, and then I write down the notes and I want to see what I'm smelling. And so I wrote down the notes on this, and these notes, I've written them down lots of times. Not together, but in a lot of stuff I've written down these notes. These aren't like obscure notes from the 1940s. These are notes that are in a lot of stuff today. So anyway, I am looking down a little bit, but I'll try not to do that too much. It has bergamot, lavender, and neroli flower. And then I think it has orange and petitgrain in there and nutmeg on the top, which is really, really nice. And I probably, so that's the top. And then in the middle, it has that Orris, Orris, for that powdery. And that really does give it the powdery smell. It's really nice. And then it has geranium rose combo for some I consider them green florals or earthy florals because they come from a bush, and they have a similar smell to them. And it really adds to it. And then the other thing it has in here, and I'm going to say it wrong because I always do on all the ones, Ylang, Ylang, and do that twice. And I get that wrong because I'm from Philadelphia. I can't pronounce stuff anyway. I've said that in other videos. And of course, Ylang, I'm always thinking Yingling because Yingling is from, right outside Philadelphia. And so anyway, Ylang. And when I have I have a few that have Ylang in it, and that's a really nice exotic flower. And one of them I associate it with sort of like a slight banana smell. Yeah, so that's interesting. It's in here. That's for me. And then on the bottom it has the base. It has cedar, musk, oakmoss, vetiver, and sandalwood. And I don't know if I would put this in my vetiver list because it does have that base. It does have a really good base there. I'll have to see, this afternoon if I. But I don't think because it's a fougere and it's more a barbershop, but more than a barbershop, I don't think I would put this in my vetiver list with the other vetivers I did. But it does have vetiver in it. But a lot of stuff has vetiver in it, and that's not centric to it. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Floris number 89. And the interesting thing about Floris, I got to say this. I have 4 of them now. They're all decants. So I have 4 decants. But 2 of those made my first 10 to replace. They're the first 10 I'll buy a bottle of should something happen. And this will probably kick something else out. I'm not sure if it'll kick one of theirs out, but I would this could be a signature scent for me too. And I really do like Floris. I know Creed gets all the love, but don't skip on Floris because they've been around a long time too. They've been around since 1730, and they're still going strong. And I think Creed went through a rejuvenation when Aventus, came out and got hyped. And then everything from him got hyped. People say, oh, what about Green Irish Sweet? And boom, that went up and all that. That's what I think, looking back at the history and stuff. this has never gone out of favor. Floris says, Floris has its followers, and it's relevant today, and so this, this is if I had to choose a house in Europe or in England or in the United Kingdom, this would be the house I would go with. Obviously, since I got two that I would replace right away, and I'm going to buy a full bottle of this if this ever runs out, or before that, I might buy it for Christmas or something. Miss Fritz might be getting me it for Christmas. So anyway, please pray for peace, and please be kind. Help me be kind. Please help me be kind. And I do need to work on that. And if you're going to be a sir, you have to be a gentleman. And sometimes being a gentleman means you just you suck it up a little bit, and you only act when you need to act, and you only react when you need to act, and you keep your calm when others are losing their calm. And so I'm far from a sir myself. I'm far from that. But anyway, that's what I would hope to be. I'd hope to be someone that could control their composure all the time. So anyway, have a nice day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.